is up, everybody? This is Kyle from Productive Place, and I'm giving you an example of something that I'm going to be doing more of in the future. So what I want to do is I want to take the research that I'm doing and make them into video formats. I've been watching several other people on YouTube and kind of figuring out how I want to go about it. So this is kind of the format that I would like to do is I'll find an article and I'll start talking about it, reading it on the video, and discussing my thoughts as I read the article. Now, I won't always go word for word, but in this one, I am going to do that or well, not fully, but you'll see how I go about it. So this one today, our topic is 6 ways to better our relationships for productivity. So just basically saying that our social environment is catered towards various needs that we need to have accomplished in our own life for good well-being. So this is going to tell us some ways of how we can get our relationships with other people to shine a little bit more so that our days are a little bit easier, so that we can be more productive adults. So this one is found on our website on productiveplace.com, and it was published in September 5th of 2019. Now, I did not write this. We had somebody else write this for us. So it has been a while. So bear with me as I go through this. Relationships are imperative in our lives for many reasons, for sure. Good relationships promote our emotional well-being, and good ones create stability in our daily lives. It is always nice to have that someone to count on, even when it's someone to blow some steam and vent to when times are tough. If your personal and professional relationships are strong, life's good. We feel energized and motivated to pursue our interests. Skipping your day away, reaching for your goals with a smile. However, if bad, our ability to do the things that we want to do or need to do is impaired. We mope around, wondering why you even do what you do, or anything at all for that matter of fact. It is important to practice maintaining healthy relationships while proceeding to be productive reaching your set goals. How to balance it all? Very good question. Okay, so as the editor of this website, I might need to do a little bit better job, or maybe read this when I actually have slept. So I don't know what it is. I'll read this when I have a better rested mind. But essentially, with me kind of laggering around here, it's you need to have a healthy relationship with people. So what are the 6 points? Because I don't really feel like going through all of this. Let's kind of start figuring out what are the 6 points. So point number, this one here, wait, before I even go to there. Stress from work is one of the most common cause for relationship unhappiness. According to a survey done by dating website eHarmony, 35% of partners report work stress as their top couple issues. Ooh, that sucks. So as you can see, figuring out the balance between the people in your ecosystems and how you interact with them is very important, because you don't want that to spill over to other areas of your life. So that is some tough reality right there. So what is number one? First one is focus on the big picture, guys. Focus on it. Focus is the key. When you focus on the long-term vision, you stop stressing over dumb little things. By focusing on the big picture, things become more manageable in an easier to deal with fashion. Have just a few tasks to complete on your daily to-do list, as these few tasks should be aimed towards your big picture goals. Check on your progress throughout your day to make sure you are on track. So, just doing some personal maintenance there and saying, hey, look, is this really important? And if as long as you get your nest eggs done for the day, the balancing of stress of other people trying to influence your day kind of starts slowing down. So you lower that factor of someone trying to fuck with your system. And so focus on your bigger picture so no one tears you down. So build that solid foundation. That's a good number one. Number two, break projects down into pieces. Uh, it is more progressive when you break down projects into pieces and finish smaller tasks one at a time. This prevents you from feeling overwhelmed and will also reduce the amount of time to be spent on a project. So again, this is still more foundation-based work, not so much with the social interactions with people, but having a good foundation is always key. Pencil in social events on the calendar. Schedule dates with your significant other and plan get-togethers with friends ahead of time. This helps you with better time management and gives you some space to enjoy quality time with friends, family, and hobbies you love. When you schedule personal events ahead of time, no matter how crazy your day gets, you'll have something good to look forward to afterwards. And this trick is a great productivity thing. Uh, do well during the workday and reward yourself with fun activities later. Kind of stumbled there. That was me. That was not the copy. So that's actually good. A little side note there. But yeah, so finally here, we are now breaking out a little bit out of that foundation and now figuring out, okay, how do we start figuring out some of these social scheduling stuff? And go, okay, I need to start spending some time with family. I need to spend time with my friend over here. I need to spend some time with my partner over here. So as long as you start figuring out how to block those chunks of time and allocate them, then you won't have to feel as threatened by certain groups coming in, because it's like, hey, I'm making sure I'm getting the core people that I want in my ecosystem feeling appreciated about what I'm trying to offer for our relationships. So that's number 3. Number 4, open communication with your partner. Open communication with your partner can help bring clarity, awareness, and understanding in your relationship. It's good to communicate with your partner about what's on your mind and avoid any negative misunderstandings. Good communication skills can resolve problems, or even better, prevent problems from happening in the first place. So communication is key, no matter, and I would not even just say with your partner, with just anybody in general. It is important to communicate with people, and the more honest you are and open with people, the better the results are. And honesty and being nice does not mean that it is a bad thing when you say something that might sound negative or harsh, just because it might hurt someone's feelings. If you're protecting them from that, that's not good. So saying the harsh reality, if it's the truth, is very, very important. So communication is good. Next one is work on goals together. Involving your partner with your goals, trying to reach a great idea to boost productivity. Two minds are better than one. Couples who commit to changing together are oftentimes more successful than those who don't work towards goals together. By working together, your relationship is instantly strengthened. You learn together and can share ideas and tips for what works and what doesn't. It's also good to have someone in your corner to hold you responsible and for staying on track. So this is really important. This is something that I am learning for my next relationship when I'm finding someone. Right now, I'm staying single, and I'm just gonna stay that way until I resolve some things. But when I eventually start looking out again, the one of the main things that I want to look for is whether or not that person that I'm looking at has the mindset to want to tackle on a bunch of crazy challenges to better their life. And if they do, then what kind of crazy problem solving skills do they have? And what can I offer to them? And what can they offer to me? And we'll work together on building an empire. So instead of it just being like, a lot of people, for example, are looking for their sugar daddy or sugar mama, fuck that. My king, my queen is the person building up their empire. So in order to build up their empire, I'm thinking, someone that has more of an entrepreneurial mindset, someone who's understanding investing, things like that. So putting those type of things together, you're going to need to do a lot of problem solving. Now, you don't need to go on that extreme. For me, that's what I want. I want something on that kind of extreme. But for, just in general, you want good problem solving skills. So being able to work on your goals together is definitely a great one. The next one is mindfulness. And mindfulness is the mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings and thoughts. When we practice mindfulness, our thoughts tune into what we're sensing in the present moment rather than rehashing the past or imagining the future. Sometimes we can get in our own way, and mindfulness helps with letting the dust settle to see things clearly in order to resolve any problems or task at hand. It's a great feeling to successfully establish healthy personal and professional relationships throughout your journey to your goals. Imagine the amount of work that you could do with that positive energy on your side. A little kindness, positive affirmation, and a good attitude can go a long ways towards easing tension and can lift the spirits of everyone around you at your work or at home, and things will be much more cooperative. Remember, not all relationships will be great. A good aim is to try to eliminate any unnecessary stress as possible. So what do you think? How can you apply some of these tips in your life to have more productive relationships? So I think this was a pretty damn good article in my opinion. Not trying to be biased or tooting my own company's horn here. But yeah, I mean, this last one for mindfulness here is just overall you figure out that can you just be happy with what you're at with that one particular moment of time. When you have that moment of time, nothing else really matters. You're alive, you're one with whatever, it doesn't really matter. So when you do that and you dissolve all of the factors of any kind of ego based stress, you just go, okay, I'm here and I'm alive. And this is awesome. This moment is great. Regardless of what your actual situation or scenario that you're in, it just helps reduce all that stress. So, anyways, this is a quick, I don't know if this is really quick, but this is one of my breakdowns of doing an article based video, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, thank you for sticking around.